In China, deep within a small village in Sichuan province, the story began after heavy rainstorms caused severe flooding and blocked the drainage canals. Maintenance workers were called to inspect the cause, and while one of them was clearing mud and debris, his hand brushed against something smooth and white. He tossed it aside without much thought, until he noticed the water suddenly began to flow again. When he turned back to look at what he had thrown, the realization struck him like lightning. It was a piece of human bone. The villagers immediately alerted the authorities. When investigators arrived and began collecting the remains, forensic tests revealed they belonged to a woman and had likely been there for at least 2 years. While inspecting the area, one detective noticed a small nearby room with newly tiled floors. The tiles slightly different from the rest. He ordered the floor to be removed, and beneath it, they uncovered a narrow passage leading directly into the drainage system. Inside the passage, more remains were found, arranged in a way that suggested someone had deliberately hidden them. As the search expanded to the other side of the village, more female clothing and skeletal remains were discovered. The picture grew clearer with each finding. This wasn't a single case. There were 3 victims, all women of varying ages, the youngest only 16, the oldest in her mid-30s. Police traced every lead until they found one connection: a man in his 60s, the last known resident of that mysterious room. When they reviewed old missing person reports, one name stood out: a woman missing for years, whose husband recognized her clothes among the evidence. DNA analysis confirmed her identity, turning what began as a drainage issue into one of the most disturbing mysteries the village had ever seen. As the investigation deepened, suspicion fell on a former security guard who had once worked near the property. His past was far from clean. Records showed prior misconduct and troubling behavior. After an intense 50-hour manhunt, police finally caught him. In the interrogation room, the man broke down and confessed, revealing how that silent place had, for years, been the stage for his hidden crimes. By 2012, the case was officially closed with a final verdict. But the story still lingers in the minds of the villagers, a haunting reminder that some secrets can remain buried for years, until the water, by pure chance, decides to bring them to light.